The show is almost starting. The show is so close to starting. It's almost 3 minutes to start time. I just need to open certain docs, like the chat. And that's it. I'm going to pop out the chat. What do you think of that? What do you think of that, chat? Gotta pop that out. Here we go. I'm not sure how many people we have in the room tonight because I didn't open up that screen yet. Nice. We're at an all-time high of 13. Things are changing. They're getting better. It's almost beginning. Let's wait until the other 200 people show up. How about that? And this isn't Stardew Valley. This is Alone with Ari. Talk shows and podcasts. This is what's happening. This is how we do things here. Talk shows and podcasts. This is improv, people. Yeah, this is stand-up comedy, people. This is stand-up, people. Nope, it's not. All right. Getting down to the nitty-gritty. Is it a radio show? I don't know. Maybe it is. Now it is. And it's fun. Is that? Nope. Funk. I'm going to put in funk, too. And update information. Lovely. Lovely. All right. Let's start this fucking thing. It's sit-down comedy. Yeah, you're right, Juan. You're right. What's up? Hey, everybody. It's your old pal, Ari Rubin. Here to talk about, well, you're alone with me tonight. Is everybody here? We got Artistic Simplicity. We got this Juan. We've got Cody. We've got Bob Goblin. Hey, Bob. Sorry about last time. That was my fault. I take all responsibility for by accidentally blocking you. Dave! Dave, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. We got Home Slice 8383. Nice to meet you, Home Slice. We got, well, that's pretty much it. All right. Lots of people. Hair looks nice and thick. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, lots of important things have been happening hair-wise. We're going to talk about it. I'm really excited. And things are progressing. They're progressing forward in a forward motion. And I couldn't have done it without you guys and the show. It's really helped me really come to terms with the fact that I am now part of the hair community. And I thank you for that. All right. You hid your hair very well under the hat the other night. Thank you. It's a new hat, and it does that. Although I'm not a huge hat fan, I thought I'd just try it out. Guys, we've got an interesting show. We got some special guests. We have some high-tech stuff going on here. So let's just jump in, shall we? Okay. It has been pretty stressful during the COVID-19 pandemic. It's been tough for everybody. People are out of work. People are stuck at shitty jobs that they don't want to be in. People are just stuck at home, and it's terrible. Lots of people are being hurt, and they're sick, and it's awful. And I think we need to take a step back every once in a while and focus on ourselves, because so much of the time we're really thinking about all the terrible things that are happening in the world, and we need to just kind of get right. And here with me tonight is a very close friend of mine, my friend Sandy Danto. He, I like to call him Swami Bahama. He's my he's my mental health guru, if you will. So let's take it over there. Sandy, I need to be centered. That's how I need to be. Can you help me with that? Let's get him on screen. What's up, Sandy? How are you, dude?
Hey, Ari.
Oh, no,
I'm
you're
good.
all,
How are you?
You're all like, you're small there. We got to make you big. Hold on. 1 second.
Size is just a state of mind, Ari.
Whoa, you just blew my mind, man. Okay.
First, I just have to say, I know you're trying to get centered, so I suggest moving just a little bit to the left.
Oh, yeah. You're
Oh,
right.
no, to the right. Yes. Okay. There you... No. Back.
And
you were there.
We're gonna make Sandy bigger on screen, live on camera. How about that? I'm learning new things on Twitch every day. This is exciting.
If it were only that easy to resize my testicles.
Huh. Yeah, I hear you, dude.
They just get in the way sometimes, you know?
So, Sandy, what do you have in store for me for this episode of Alone with Ari? I need to just...
Well,
I need to relax. I need to just kind of get centered. I need to just chill out. And I feel like I'm all over the place, and I was hoping you could help me out.
Ari, have you ever noticed that nobody can relax when they say I need to relax, or when they tell someone else to relax? It's antithetical to the goal. You just need to accept that you're stressed out, and the relaxation will take place from there. And in order to do that, I need you to take some breaths and focus on those breaths. And only on those breaths. And whatever thoughts happen to pop into your mind, do not deny them.
Yeah.
Accept them. You know? So, why don't you shut your eyes and try to do some deep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And I want to try something with you today where you meditate and you try to picture something you'd rather be doing. Not to say that meditation is not valid. Meditation is very valid. Dad.
Whoa. Okay.
Some people don't understand that it's not throwing your life away when you devote it to being present and relaxed and helping other people. But that is a story for a different time.
Okay.
Right now, I just want you to shut your eyes and try to relax. Okay? Can you do that for me, Ari?
Yeah.
Whoa. Ari. How you've achieved astral projection almost immediately, which is something I'm still working on. What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Are you doing drugs in your astral projections?
What are you talking about?
I mean, that's what I would rather be doing too, but this is not what it's for. You need to calm down, dude.
What?
Yo, be careful. You're in the astral plane, and that is just, you're on a different level of existence right now. You don't need to change your state of mind when you're in an astral plane. Are you buying cocaine? What are you doing? No. Coke is antithetical to this. No. I thought you wanted to relax. Everybody else, Ari, calm down. You're out of control. Ari, can you hear me? Oh, Ari, I'm talking to your astral projection. No, don't buy more Coke, please. Come on. Oh, Ari, you are out of control. I'm trying to get you to relax. No, don't suck the drug dealer's dick because you ran out of astral money. Oh, come on. I'm going to lose my meditation license for this. The astral plane has crashed. Oh man. Oh, what are you doing? Where are you now? Are you at a party? No one's wearing a mask. You're gonna get astral COVID. What the fuck? No! Get out of there. Stop dancing. Get an astral quaalude and come down. What the fuck? By the way, quaaludes are all over the astral plane. Anyone who's interested, go to the astral plane or South Africa. You can find quaaludes there. But Ari, come on, man. How did you find a fucking party there? COVID is not impervious to the astral plane, man. Come on. You're going to get sick. You're coughing already. Oh, no. What the fuck? Why are you partying in one of those promo videos for college spring break right now? That I didn't know. I have not visited the astral plane enough to enter one of those. Oh, Ari, are you okay? Dude, Ari!
Yeah.
Ari, are you?
Whoa. Yeah, I actually feel kind of good. I feel better. Thanks, man.
Dude, you just died of COVID in the astral plane. Or a drug overdose, or both.
Whoa. No, I feel really centered and I feel really good. So thanks for that.
Well, you know, I gotta say, this never happens. Your hair looked better in real life than it did in the astral plane. It looks fantastic.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really... I feel like so much looser, you know?
That
Wow.
could be... Were you
My jaw kinda
lucid at
hurts,
all?
though. My jaw
Yeah, I
kinda
could see.
hurts.
It could be for a lot of reasons. You sucked a dick. You did a lot of coke. That can strain your jaw.
I don't remember.
You
any
died
of
of COVID-19. A lot of
Well-
coughing involved. You may have been intubated in the astral plane. They do have those tubes there.
Well, Sandy, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And that was, I mean, I feel so much looser. Thanks, dude.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anytime. I'm happy to help.
do you
I'm
wanna
glad.
give a plug?
Yeah, you can just join and I am accepting that it's a multi-level marketing scheme now, but it actually does really help people. You have to listen to my album Daddy Boy in order to get all 14 steps of it, but I promise it'll help your life.
Cool. Well, check out Daddy Boy. Thanks, Sandy. Appreciate it, dude.
Thank you, Ari.
Hey, Happy New Year.
Hold on to that inner peace. Whatever you do, don't let it go.
Thanks. Will do.
Yep. All right.
Well, it's time for a hair update. Now, something happened last week. Let me just remove this. We've got a hair update, the show before. We're going to stop that. So, something happened last week. And wait, Sandy. Oh, no. Sandy is still... He's still on Twitch, and I hear him in my ear. Can you just leave your headphones in or something? There he goes. All right, much better. Still bad. And I'll just kick him out of chat. How about that? See you later, Sandy. All right, Sandy's gone. Kicked him out. He's gone forever. See you later, sucko. Guys, last year I was a bald man. And something happened. Something happened, and what that is I asked you for your hair vibes. Let's just recall that, and we're going to cut to that right now. That through the metaphysical planes. We can connect, and all you have to do is just send me good hair vibes. Yes. That's all I want. Yeah. Just give them to me. I want it. I want to ingest your hair vibes. Right. So I can grow mine back. That makes some sort of sense, right? It does. It does. So what I want all of you boys and girls out there in Twitch land to do Just close your eyes. That's right. And bite down.
Good.
As hard as you can.
And you did bite down as hard as you can.
And I appreciate that.
And just shake. Just
You shook. Give me your hair! I want your hair, vibes! Please, grow it back! Grow it back! Do it! Do it right there! I want it! Just sprout it! I'm gonna pull you out a little more.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I just believe in the power of good vibes.
And I do believe in the power of good vibes. That it works for me. And I asked you for your hair vibes. And guess what? You sent them my way. Things went so well that my hair started to grow back. My doctor was so amazed by it. What we did, we scraped some of my scalp. We took some follicles. I changed my diet. I changed some the time I was waking up in the morning. And my doctor scraped my scalp, took my follicles. He also took some blood and urine and some saliva and mixed that together in the spinnies thing, and he came up with a serum. And I sent that in. I sent that into the FDA, and they actually got back to me. I was really shocked by that. Let's play that clip. And that's this one.
This is a message for Mr. Ari Rubin at the Extreme Hair Care Repair Serum Office.
Yes.
This is Stacey Harmsway calling you from the FDA, the United States Food and Drug Administration, and I'm calling you, Mr. Rubin, about your recent application for an emergency use authorization.
That's right. I tried to get an emergency use
from your Extreme Hair
funding.
Repair Serum. Now,
and lo and
just sort
behold,
of some sort of packaging.
I sent it in,
your
and
hairy
guess
serum
what?
just sort of came
They
in a bag.
approved me. So that's
and
where
it seemed
I
like
am.
It was just one
I have
sample.
full approval.
It's leaked
it was
a bit.
very exciting.
And honestly,
my wife is
that's
very
not
excited.
ideal, as you can probably imagine.
We've been speaking to a...
However, I am happy to tell you that
Wait,
you
this
have
is
been successful in your application for an emergency use authorization.
Yes?
As it happens, somebody from Operation Warp Speed, very exciting.
Due to Operation Warp Speed, our serum was approved. We have full funding. It's very, very exciting news. I've been talking to numerous packaging companies and warehouses. It's a huge, huge operation because obviously this works. And I want to share my good hair vibes with you out there, the bald community. And actually, I got a bit of an update today. I got a call. I haven't heard this message just yet, but let's listen together.
Hello, this is a message for Mr. Ari Rubin. This is Stacey Harmsworth calling from the FDA. Bit of a funny call
Stacey
today.
again.
As you may recall, we recently awarded you a special emergency use authorization in order to roll out and indeed subsidize your very, very interesting new product, your Extreme Hair Repair Serum. Unfortunately, I'm calling today to let you know that that emergency use authorization has been revoked. It's quite complicated as to why, but unfortunately, some of the testing didn't go quite as everybody hoped, and in the end, we did have to do some mixed phase trials, and there were various numbers that just weren't looking too good. And anyway, a decision was taken at quite a high level that unfortunately you will no longer be having an emergency use authorization and your Operation Warp Speed funding has been withdrawn. Bye-bye.
What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? Shit! What? They called me last week. And they said I was approved. I had the funding.
everything was working. Obviously, it works. I mean, money has already been spent. Yes, Cody, time to sell the yacht. I might have to. This is just bullshit. You know, I should have known dealing with the government, the bureaucracy, but this is on another level. They said yes. And now I get this? Are you... Oh, fuck! This could have been so huge! Shit! I just don't know what could have changed. I do not know. Oh. I have another voicemail. Well, let's listen to that. I'll patch it through. And let's... here we go.
Hello, this is a message for Mr. Ari Rubbin of Extreme Hair Care Repair Serum. Mr. Rubbin, it's Stacey Harmsworth calling from the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration in Silver Spring, Maryland. How are you? I'm calling you at the moment from a stationary cupboard deep in the bowels of the FDA because nobody can hear that I'm making this call. It's totally secret. Listen, here's the thing, Mr. Rubbin. I'm not supposed to be calling you because if they found out I was calling you, I think I'd lose my job, maybe worse. But the fact is this. They made me do it, Mr. Rubbin. They made me take away your emergency use authorization. Operation Warp Speed. All of it. They made me take it all away. I'll tell you why. There are forces, Mr. Rubbin. There are forces. There are forces in this country. Forces who don't want your serum to be a success. I'm talking about the hat industry.
What?
I'm talking about Big Hat. That's right. They don't want your serum to work. They're worried that too many people are going to have healthy heads of hair, and then there won't be enough people to buy their hats and keep them in the lifestyle to which they've become accustomed. Their super yachts and their mansions and their mistresses. It's disgusting, Mr. Rubbin, the way these people live. They're everywhere. I'm telling you, they're all over this building. I keep seeing people in corners and standing behind things. I'm seeing people in trilby hats, shadowy figures in pork pie hats. I'm seeing some dodgy dude in a fedora, and I know they're watching us. They're watching us to make sure that we don't authorise your product. It's just too good, Mr. Rubbin. It's too good. What's that? Okay, there's somebody coming. Oh no, I know they're going to come for me, Mr. Rubbin. I've got to go, I'm so sorry. Don't call me, don't contact me.
Whoa. I mean, it makes perfect sense. Big Hat. They don't want... it's so simple. Big Hat is out to get me. They're super powerful. I mean, you heard Stacy. They're everywhere. They're in the government buildings. Men with hats. This could actually be dangerous. This could be really, really dangerous. I mean, should I be worried? Stacy seemed very, very worried. Scared even. I mean, how powerful is Big Hat? This is scary. This is big. I mean, they don't want me spreading my hair care solution. I mean, this is scary. They're too powerful. Who am I? Who am I but some guy with excellent hair who has the solution, and they're trying to bury it. You know what, Big Hat? I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you, Big Hat, because I am going to spread the news. Okay? I don't need your approval. I don't need the FDA's approval. I'm going rogue. I'm spreading my hair care serum, okay? They will not need hats anymore.
big hat. I'm not scared of you, big hat. Guys, Time Magazine is it's an institution. It's an institution, and for all through the 90s, I remember growing up, every single week I would rush downstairs and see Time Magazine. Who was on the cover? What was the big story? And, sorry, I keep thinking of Big Hat, but I need to move on. Time Magazine was the most important magazine of the 90s into the 2000s, and now they still hold some power. And recently they chose 2 people to be the person of the year. So I guess it's persons of the year. The president-elect Joe Biden, very excited about that, and also his vice president, Kamala Harris. Very excited there, too. Not sure why they couldn't just go with one person. I don't think either one would be offended. Both are big stories. But here to talk with us about that today is an old friend of mine, Nate FRIDSON, who actually works for Time Magazine. So let's talk to Nate and see what's going on over there at Time Magazine. Nate, how's it going, man?
Hey, Ari, how's it going? Thanks for having me on. As we say over at the magazine, it's about time. That's the thing we say. We say that.
Okay.
Every day.
Nice.
Every single day.
Oh, wow. Every day you say
every single
it's
day.
About time?
It's in our contracts.
Wow. That's exciting. So you work at Time Magazine, and I believe you're on the editorial board who picks Person of the Year. Is that correct?
I am the head editor of Person of the Year. I've worked my way up. It's a coveted spot. You everything you do goes to the end of the year.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. And this year,
time is moving, right?
Yeah.
To the end of the year.
Time Magazine and Time.
Time, yes, it gets confusing. But Time and the magazine both go to the end of the year.
Huh. Well, that's neat. So, who all was in the running? I know that look, there's some huge stories this year. COVID-19. It could have been Virus of the Year. It could have been Dr. Anthony Fauci. It could have been what's his name? Donald Trump. President Donald Trump. It could have been Mike Pence. It could have been lots of people. The Pope. Why not the Pope?
Why not the Pope?
Why not
the Pope? That's a question we were asking ourselves over at Time Magazine. Why not the Pope? Because it's now, but it's also then. And that's what the Pope is about. Now and then. But you touched on some interesting things there, Ari, and I want to talk about that because people were very upset about the decision we made at Time Magazine, me as a top of the editorial staff for Person of the Year. People were upset about it. And, because we had finalists, right? So we had Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, of course, president-elect and vice president-elect. We had essential workers, healthcare workers. That was a finalist. We had the Black Lives Matter movement, which we did not pick. And people were very upset about that in my email box and on the driveway of my house and at my kids as we took them to school. But
Wait, what do you mean?
We wanted
on the driveway. What does that mean?
They painted some unflattering words about me and my wife on our driveway. I did not care for it.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that.
They painted the words BLM on my driveway.
I think that just means Black Lives Matter. That's not a
well. I'll be honest. I did not do a lot of research into that organization, but we decided not to go with them because if I can't think of it off the top of my head, were they Person of the Year?
Well, it's not a person. It's a movement. It's an earth-shattering movement.
Well,
It
maybe
really
next year.
changed things. People were out in the streets. You didn't know that BLM stood for Black Lives Matter?
I mean, it could be a lot of words. A lot of words start with those letters.
Yeah. What's going on over there?
Bifocals.
What was that?
Bifocals. That's a word that starts with B. Could have been anything.
That's true.
Could
I
have been
guess
anything.
I didn't think of that. I guess I didn't think of that. Okay, so they've shouted things at your wife. They've written BLM on your driveway. What else? What I cut you off. What were you trying to say?
They called my kids jerks.
That's really not a terrible thing to say. People are calling each other much worse names than jerks.
Well, that's not language we use in our home.
You don't use the word jerk in your house.
No, absolutely
Wow.
not.
Wow. Okay. All right. So
that
outside of
wasn't that
Black
big.
Lives Matter.
It could have been a number of people. It could have been people. A lot of people wanted us to pick Cardi B. They wanted Cardi B and or Meg the Stallion. Am I saying that right? Meg the Stallion. They wanted those two instead of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. So I thought that was an interesting idea, but at the end of the day, or the end of the year rather, it did not occur to me to put them in that spot. So we didn't. Some people, so those were some of the people that we were looking at.
Interesting. Wow.
It is fascinating.
And outside of so you've got the movements. And you wound up picking Joe Biden.
Yes. Well, he won the presidency, and so we figured that people seem to be voting for him, so we should take our cue. As goes the country, so goes time. And vice versa.
And once again, so goes time. Is that saying time, or is that saying the magazine?
Time. The country goes through time with time, and we cover it in time.
Wow. I'm learning a lot. And so Nate, and how did you didn't pick Megan the Stallion? You didn't pick Cardi B.
Yes, we did not. We did not pick
any
either of
other
those
people or things that were really monumental that you thought maybe you had a favorite that should have, but maybe you got turned down? Anything like that?
Well, not many people know this, but I was the first. What put me in position to be editor of Person of the Year is I was the first person to suggest that we do an inanimate object as Person of the Year. So we did. It was my idea to make it the internet. I have been at Time for 40 years, and I said we were going to do the internet. They almost fired me. They said, you can't do the internet as Person of the Year without something more to say about it than just that. You can't just say, let's do the internet and go home. You're drunk. You can't do that. They fired me. They tried to fire me, but it was my lawyers got involved. The point is that we now live in a world where personhood is not crucial to be the Person of the Year.
I guess not. Well,
no.
Hey, man. Well, thank you so much. And one last question. What do you think are the criteria that one must have or possess, if you will, to become the Time Person, Inanimate Object, or Movement of the Year?
Well, you have to be. That's a great question. First,
thank you.
You have to be a person or thing that I have heard of, because I'm the arbiter as the editor. It's my responsibility to decide what was the most significant thing this year. This year was probably COVID, but was probably coronavirus. But as you may know, something that gets talked about another one-time person of the year, and we really haven't stopped hearing about it since we picked him. He had a great year. You got to give him that. So we chose him, and since then, picking an evil thing is bad. Like, a lot of people thought 2001 should have been Osama bin Laden's year, but we weren't allowed to do that because I wasn't as powerful as I am now. But now I would pick Osama bin Laden for next year, probably. Who knows? I mean, it's just an early prediction.
Wait, why would you pick Osama bin Laden for next year?
It's been 20 years. It'll have been 20 years since 2001. We are going to be talking about Osama bin Laden a lot. Let me tell you.
Yes, you're right.
I mean, I've already gotten a peek at the first 3 months of issues, and he comes up a lot.
Well, Home Slice 8383 says maybe Big Hat. That's a possible.
Ooh, they could be having a big year. They could be
powerful.
That is kind of the sort of the evil thing.
Yeah. And Juan is saying that they think that you shouldn't have been threatened in your job.
Yeah, I agree.
This one says,
Thank you, Juan.
COVID is the Osama bin Laden of viruses. That's just what's going on.
I mean, that's hard to argue with that. It's hard to argue with that.
And Dave, one final thing from Dave. Dave says, can dead people be person of the year?
Well, as we said, you don't have to physically exist as a human being to be person of the year. So, I think person of the year could be Osama bin Laden. It could be jealousy. That could be person of the year.
Oh, wow.
The song "Hey Jealousy" could be person of the year. There's a lot of things that could be person of the year. One of the things I suggested this year was, obviously Purell had a big year. That should have been person of the year. It could have been. It was certainly hand sanitizer of the year, no question. Porn was big this year.
Yeah,
that could have been person of the year. A number of things. First aid kits for when you cut yourself in the kitchen at home because you don't know how to cook that well. That could have been person of the year. It's really most about what affected my year.
Oh, well, Nate, we'll leave it on that. Thank you so much for taking us to Time School. This has really been helpful.
You're welcome.
And we look forward to speaking to you again. And also, I can't wait until next year's cover. I love looking forward to the Time cover. So thank you so much. Hey, anything?
Thank you.
Anything you want to plug before we head out?
Well, obviously, look out for next year's Person of the Year issue. It will be Osama bin Laden, and if you enjoy some stand-up comedy that was recorded pre-COVID, you can enjoy my album Best Guy So Far. It's available on all platforms. In my spare time, I'm a stand-up comedian, but my passion is Time Person of the Year.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and Happy New Year, man. Really appreciate it.
And Happy New Year to you.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. All right. See you later, Nate. This story has been huge. Ginormous. Guys, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but Hilaria Baldwin, Alec Baldwin's wife and baby mama, if you will. And wait, I'm just going to refresh this because it's a little jacked up. We're going to refresh. There we go. Now, Hilaria Baldwin, if you're unaware of this story, what happened was Hilaria happens to be she's a famous person. She's a chef. She is a person of interest. She's on Good Morning America. She shows up and cooks. She does workouts. She's a celebrity trainer. She's a dancer. Okay? She's everywhere. She's also Spanish. Until the internet sleuths of America dug into her past and found out that maybe there's some issues with her story. They found out she's actually born in Boston, but she doesn't say. She sticks to the fact that she is Spanish through and through. So I was lucky enough to get her on the show tonight, and we're going to have her on, and I want everybody to be very, very nice. She's had a tough week. It's been very rough, and honestly, I've known her for a while. She's not a liar. She's not. She's not a liar. She's not, she doesn't fake things, and I, personally, I'm offended when people are fakes or frauds because I'm not a fake or a fraud. Everything about me is real, okay? Everything. I would never lie to my audience, and I would never lie to just a random person even, because I am truthful through and through, and so is Hilaria. So, Hilaria, let's get you on. If you could just stand up, if you could just look straight. There you are. You're perfect. Don't move a muscle. Hilaria, how's it going? How are you?
Hola, Ari. Hola.
Yeah.
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing swell. How are you?
Bueno, bueno.
Oh, that's
yeah,
wonderful.
yeah.
Wow. You know, you look great. I know it's been a very tough week, and most people wouldn't look as good as you look right now after the week you have had, lady.
Yeah, thank you, Ari. It's been rough. It's been pretty rough, for Hilaria, that's me, Hilaria
Yes.
Baldwinito. That's
Sure.
That's what I call myself. I have 5 babies, they're my little Baldwinitos, but we're getting through it.
That's good. I mean, Alec Baldwin has been there with you. He's been by your side. And I have a few questions for you.
Okay.
Here are my questions. I wrote them down. Now, let's just get straight to it. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Spain, in España, in Mallorca. It's a little island, in Spain, Mallorca.
Okay.
You've heard of it. You've heard of it.
Yeah, I mean, I have. You're right. I have heard of.
Maybe it's my accent. Mallorca. Mallorca? Is that ring a bell? Does that ring a bell for you?
A little. I'm kind of hearing a bit of a Boston accent, but never mind that, because I know you're from Spain. And where is that accent from, actually? Like, what part of Spain? Is that Mallorcan? I don't even know. Is that the north or the south or?
Mallorca. It's a little island in the east of Spain. It was very, very beautiful there, though. We spent all day on the how do you say, the beaches.
You don't know the word beach?
I had a brain fart. Sometimes I had a little brain fart. It's hard to be bilingual. Sometimes you forget.
Yeah, I'm really hearing
beaches,
some sort of
beaches all day. It never rains. Because the rain in Spain mainly falls on the plain.
Yeah, I mean that's actually that's a Spanish idiom, I think, right?
Yeah, it doesn't translate exactly, but you get it.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. And so I got a question for you. Your name's everywhere in the press. You're used to being in the press, but not for things like this. So what's it like being kind of bullied right now. You're being bullied by internet sleuths and probably Perez Hilton and all these people. How's that feel? How's that affect you?
I'm not gonna lie to you, Ari, it smarts. You know, it really smarts. It hurts. It hurts me. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I really feel like second place at the marathon of the Bulls, if you know what I mean. You know,
I mean,
butt hurt.
Oh, you feel butt hurt. I keep on hearing some sort of other accent. It's kind of strange. But I guess I'm just not used to the. I guess I'm just not used to, the Spanish Mallorcan accent. It's a bit.
Yeah, I get that a lot. And, I don't want to be disrespectful or nothing, but I got to be honest. I think sometimes people are just a little retarded. It's not, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. Mentally retarded. Mentally.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's really, I guess they are.
Yeah, like a hearing problem.
I guess they are. Wow. This is just weird. It's so weird because I'm looking at you. I see the Spanish flag, and things are. It's just not adding up for me. Now, question for you.
Oh, you're retarded, I guess.
Yeah. I guess I am a little or something.
Sorry, mentally retarded. Forgot to be PC. I don't need to get double canceled.
Right. And now your husband told everybody to F off. That's not how you really speak in Spanish. I mean, in Spain, people are they've got a little more manners than that, right?
Yeah, in Spain, it's a little bit more like, like go fuck your mother. Sorry, your madre. Go fuck your madre.
Yeah. That's great. Wow, that's really intense.
With your pendejo ass.
It actually, I mean, I'm hearing a lot of Boston accent right now. It's pretty strong. And okay, one last question.
Well, I had a little to drink before I got on here, and sometimes when I drink, it sounds a little bit like Boston. I don't know what to say. I don't know. What can I say? We all sound a little crazy sometimes.
I guess so. All right. And now if you could say something to your detractors, the people who are bullying you online, what would you say to them if they were face to face? Because a lot of these people are behind monitors and keyboards. They've never really said this to your face, but you've got the gusto to say it to their face. What would you say to these people?
To those knacks?
To the who?
The knacks?
Yeah, I guess the narcs. I think that's what you're saying.
Yeah, I would look at those knacks and I would just look at them and I would just say, "How do you like them manzanas?"
Oh, how do you like them? How do you like
every
them
night?
Apples?
Every night I hug my husband Alec. Yeah. His original name Alex, but no one minds that. Alec, I give me a sposo and a brazo. Y un beso.
Right.
And then I hold tight my cinco kids. All right. Carmen, Rafael, Leonardo, Romeo, and Eduardo Palucas.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just waiting for Mr. Six over here, Pablo Picasso. Okay? And I give them all a nice goodnight kiss, and we just laugh. We laugh at the haters. All right?
Wow.
You know what? At the end of the day, my husband's hella rich and hella famous. And I'm a little bit of those things also. So it doesn't really matter.
Wow. Sticking it to him. I mean, you're a tough senorita, and I appreciate that. Well, thank you so much. Is there anything you want to say to the world? Look out, Hilaria.
Well, muchas gracias. I appreciate you, and to the rest of the world, I would just say, try not being such a dick to other people, and maybe think about the fact that sometimes, you're in your 20s and you meet a super rich, famous older man, and you got to do what you got to do to get by, okay? But also, I would just say, I don't know, if you're that bored, maybe just listen to a podcast or something. Like, there's this podcast, The Tableverse, that's real fun. I think people should listen to The Tableverse. You can find it on any podcast. It's a podcast. It's a podcast, RPG podcast. We'll go into another world, all right? Because this world
is that like a Dungeons
great.
and Dragons thing?
Yeah, it's like Dungeons and Dragons in space.
Oh, it's StarCraft.
Starfinder. Yeah.
Starfinder. Okay. Neat. I think Allison Clem's on there, isn't she?
She's hilarious. Actually, she's like me. She's Hilaria.
There it is.
Just like me.
I'm hearing it again. I'm hearing the accent. I think it's coming back. It goes in and out. You've just been here so long.
Yeah, I came here for college and I never left. So, sometimes it slips.
Wow. Well,
just like my husband's fist near a reporter, it slips.
Whoa. Those are threats. Well, thank you so much, Hilaria. I really appreciate it. Thanks for setting the story straight. Telling everybody how it really is. Because I'm sticking by you. I'm sticking by you. I'm sticking with you. You know where you're from, and that's all that matters. You're a nice Spanish lady, and I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by the show.
Good night.
All right. See you later. Now, that was interesting. That was interesting. That was a huge get. Okay, Sandy, yes, he's a friend of mine. He's also a spiritual advisor. Time Magazine, are you kidding me? Time Magazine, the editor, Nate Fridson. Blowing my mind. And Hilaria. Hilaria showing up to my show alone with Ari. Guys, we're on the up and up here. Things are happening. Got the Hilaria bump. Wow. Well, guys, we all know my ex-good friend, Ari David. He and I were pretty close. We share the same name. We play a tabletop game together on the How to Drink Network. We play Cyberpunk Red. We have a blast. I've known him for a few years, and we've become close. And he was actually on this show a number of times, talking about his seemingly favorite subject, which happens to be something like, it's kind of weird. It's like robot love, robot man love. He must be into that because he always wanted to talk about that. And he was on. I asked him to be on again, and he said no. And he did it in such a way that it really hurt me. And like I said last week, it was like getting stabbed in the front and stabbed in the back. Stabbed in the front and stabbed in the back at the same time. That's what it was like. It was tough. If you're not familiar with what happened, let's see that for ourselves.
He's in love with the hologram. He does love Cortana. Unfortunately, Ruben, I knew you were going to ask me. I'm playing D&D with my friends on Wednesday, and I am not free this Wednesday.
Okay, that's enough of that. It's just sad. I mean, the way he said it, how he said it, where he said it is most important. He told me that he wasn't able to do it as he was on his stream, and, by the way, I was in his stream. Shots fired, y'all. Shots fired. Now, to talk about that terrible incident, we've got a an old good friend of mine. His name is Ari David. And let's talk to him. Let's see what this guy has to say. Because I don't want to just make these accusations without him having to say anything in response. Because that would not be cool. Hey, Ari. How's it going?
Hey, man. Thanks for having me on your show again. It's good to be back.
Yeah. You know, I gotta be honest, and we're coming to the end of 2020. It's been a rough year, and I just want to say that I think this is going to be 2021 is going to be a year of honesty.
Sure.
It's a year of honesty and breaking things down and really being honest with yourself and with other people. And I want to be honest with you.
Oh, I would appreciate that. I like to think we can be honest with each other, Ari.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember this, but this actually happened.
He's in love with the hologram. He does love Cortana. Unfortunately, Ruben, I knew you were going to ask me. I'm playing D&D with my friends on Wednesday, and I am not free this Wednesday.
So I guess I'll just put the ball in your court.
Well, in fairness, my group we schedule our D&D games every Sunday, and you didn't ask me. You didn't ask me until you didn't ask me at all yet, and I let you know on Monday in advance of you probably asking me like Tuesday, 1:00 in the morning. I thought I was doing you a solid. My bad.
But you had been on there. Okay, you had been on there twice before at the exact same time. I actually came to your stream, which is like coming to your door. It's like a personal invitation, rather than.
I mean, it's an open invitation. I kind of just like let people know I'm streaming, and I appreciate you coming by. It means a lot, man. I appreciate the support. Sorry I couldn't be there that week.
All right, I feel like you're kind of dancing around the issue. So let's just watch this one more time.
Okay. All right.
He's in love with the hologram. He does love Cortana. Unfortunately, Ruben, I knew you were going to ask me. I'm playing D&D with my friends on Wednesday, and I am not free this Wednesday.
Right.
Okay.
So like on Sunday, we were like, when do we want to play D&D? And then it was like, oh, Wednesday. And I was like, oh, man, I won't be able to do Ari's stream. And then Monday you showed up and I got to tell you. So that's like...
Let me ask you a question.
That's like chronology.
Let me finish.
Let me
finish. Okay. How come you didn't call me up? I'm sorry, I'm heated because I feel betrayed. I feel betrayed, and I've gone through. I've been building myself back up after really you destroyed me in this very moment. You know what? Let's look at this very moment because I want you to picture me on the other end, and this is something you did not do. The mark of a true sociopath. You did not look. You didn't think about You didn't think about somebody else watching you say this. Because look and listen how destructive your words are.
He's in love with the hologram. He does love Cortana. Unfortunately, Ruben, I knew you were going to ask me. I'm a little rough on Master Chief, but on Wednesday,
that's about it.
I'm not free this Wednesday.
Like, you kind of also, in fairness, I think you were asking me right then on my stream, like, put me on the spot. Not that I would say no, but I did because I had plans. But, like, I didn't want to. That sucked.
Oh, wait, you didn't want to be with your other friends?
I like being on your show, man.
Oh, but you don't like being with your other friends?
No, I like them fine, too.
I mean, it sounds like you're playing both sides. By the way, Homeslice8383 says he is taunting you by being bald on the sides.
Sure, I guess. That not my intent, but I guess I can be culturally insensitive at times. But I don't see how now, because you have such a gorgeous coif of hair. I've been meaning to compliment you on it. It looks really good, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever you've been
Chat,
using is working.
Chat, do you believe Ari right now? Because honestly, it sounds like he's dancing around the subject. He's being very, very political. He's trying not to hurt his friend's feeling. He's trying not to hurt my feelings. But you know what he's not doing? He's not taking things seriously. He's got a smirk. He's got a smirk. He has. Let's look at it one more time. I think I hear like anger. I hear malice, and I hear you really attacking me.
He's in love with the hologram. He does love Cortana. Unfortunately, Ruben, I knew you were gonna ask me. I'm playing D&D with my friends on Wednesday, and I am not.
Yeah,
free
see,
this Wednesday.
it flashes on the screen. Are you free on Wednesday? Like you were asking me right then, and like I said, my friends, on Sunday we all coordinate and we pick a day, and like Wednesday was the only day we could do it, and I was like, oh man. I have to tell Ari I can't be on his show. And then you asked me there, and I didn't want to lie. So I told you the truth. I feel like that was honest, and I'm going to stand by my past actions. I think people are more concerned.
That is so you.
I think people like to have a cat.
What?
I just think people like that I have a cat.
Why do you say? What do you mean, man? We're talking about you and me, and you're bringing in the cat.
I mean,
it's kind
of how I get subscribers. Like you see all the
now
emotes.
I see. Look, now the chat is coming after me, and they're putting up your cat with their nom-noms and their Moadib.
Yeah. That's my people. They're all cool people. They're really cool people. They're my subscribers. They're awesome. Thank you.
This is some BS.
I don't know. How do we make this right, Ari? How do we become one again? We of the tribe.
Okay. I mean, you're trying to just play me, and you have this. Okay, thanks, Homeslice8383. That's not even his cat, and it's still offensive. I see my chat has turned on me. You know, last week I bore my soul. Ari, I bore my soul. I bore my soul to the people in this chat. I bore my soul to the people in this chat, and this is how I'm treated,
buddy.
One more time, because
you can't.
Ari, you couldn't handle.
If
this happened to you, if this happened to you,
you get how big cats are on the internet.
I'm
all right.
You would be a mess. And let's look at it one more time, because
it has happened.
It's so obvious.
I mean, not with you, but with like Pat, the guy I'm doing this with.
Unfortunately, Ruben,
he bails
I knew you were
last
gonna
minute
ask me.
sometimes.
I'm playing D&D with my friends on Wednesday,
and then I play something else.
This Wednesday.
Okay. Ari, I couldn't hear what you were saying. I couldn't hear what the video was
I feel like we watched
you were
it
talking
like
so
4
much.
times. Sorry, I was
He's in love
providing.
with the hologram. He does love Cortana. Unfortunately, Ruben,
like
I knew you were gonna ask me. I'm playing D&D with my friends on Wednesday.
As if
totally
fortunate.
Wednesday.
I don't believe anything. One more time, because you were talking and I was talking too.
He's in love with the hologram. He does love Cortana. Unfortunately, Ruben, I knew you were gonna ask me. I'm playing D&D with my friends on Wednesday.
The proof
and I am
is
not
in
free
the pudding,
this Wednesday.
senor. The proof is in the pudding.
I have
I
to
knew
agree.
you were going to ask me. That is what was said. I knew you were going to ask me. You knew? You knew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I think I rest my case. I rest my case.
Why? What was your case?
The case
that I knew?
Your Honor, I rest
I've
my
lost
case.
Ari, you're losing me. Oh boy.
Yeah.
No,
This
our
isn't
Lord
just
and
like
Master,
back and
our
forth.
Lord and
This isn't
Master
just-
is here.
This isn't just back and forth between you and me. Greg has been watching this entire thing.
Okay.
Wait,
Hello,
Greg,
Master.
Are you watching?
Wait, am I here? What's going on?
You're
Greg,
live.
You're on the stream.
I'm patched
dude.
in?
Yeah. You're in.
I
Am
have
I
an
s- is my
automatic
s-
patch in.
Yep.
Am I
People are
black?
No. People see you.
You can see me?
Yeah.
You can see me.
And hear you.
How is that? Wait, I'm honestly curious how that's possible.
Well, it's happening right now because you're still in the OBS Ninja chat.
This is a mess.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
No,
Something's
it's all
going
right,
wrong.
man.
I'm having some computer problems where I think my keyboard's a little funky.
Mm,
I can't select things.
Okay.
that sucks.
Well, Greg, okay, now you're flickering. Greg, I have some questions for you.
Okay. All right, go for it. What do you got, man?
You saw the video. You
Yep.
heard what he said.
Yep. Yeah.
Do you need
What
to
can I
watch
say?
it again?
Do I need to? Yeah, show it again.
All right.
He's in love with the hologram. He does love Cortana.
Right.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
Ruben, I knew you were gonna ask me. I'm playing D&D with my friends on Wednesday, and I am not free this Wednesday.
Okay. He's not free this Wednesday. He can't, unfortunately. Thoughts? I believe I was wronged.
Yeah. No. I don't think you were wronged.
What?
I'm going to go with Ari on this one.
Oh, thanks,
Me?
Greg. Appreciate it, man.
No, other Ari. I think they call him Ari Prime now.
Yeah, that's me.
What?
I'm sorry,
Wait, you
man.
think he's...
Yeah, I think he's the winner on that one.
What?
So annoyed right now. My computer. I'm just so annoyed. I'm very sorry. I'm just having a problem with my computer.
Wait,
I'm
you're-
sorry.
Greg,
PC issues again, huh?
why?
PC issues.
Why?
Yeah.
I think that one of my keys is stuck on the keyboard.
No, Greg.
Honestly, and
You're not even paying attention. Greg, tell me
I am
why.
paying attention.
You need a can of air.
Why do I think that Ari's right?
Yeah.
I mean, the guy just wasn't available. What's the big deal?
Oh my god. And you're sure you don't need to watch it again?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, you could run it again if you want.
I feel like he's
Make you
gonna.
feel better?
I think it
Yeah, we should
will.
probably watch it again.
Yeah.
Okay, we could do it again. Yeah.
He's in love with the hologram. He does love Cortana. Unfortunately, Ruben, I knew you were gonna ask me. I'm playing D&D with my friends on Wednesday, and I am not free this
Here
Wednesday.
it is. Sorry, that
There
didn't
we
go
go.
on really well, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I could hear
He's
it
in
though.
love
And it
with the
still sounded.
hologram. He does love
Here it
Cortana.
is, one more time.
Unfortunately, Ruben, I
Sure.
knew you were gonna ask me. I'm playing D&D with my friends
free Wednesday?
on Wednesday, and I am not free this Wednesday.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah.
I mean, like, we talked about it on Sunday, and this is conversations happening Monday evening. So I let him know in
but I
advance.
was
It
hurt.
wasn't like I bailed on him. Well, you never
I was
expressed
hurt.
that. You never expressed that, man, until you started screaming about betrayal on your show.
Oh, wait a second, though. You were hurt, though?
Yeah, I was hurt.
Oh boy.
It hurt my feelings.
I'm sorry.
But like did it hurt your feelings, or what's the real issue here, Ari?
We have an issue?
Because I feel like you have hurt feelings in search for a reason. You know what I mean? You're just walking around like this wounded soul, and this like very, very, very light rejection comes across your bow, and now you're putting so much weight on that. And I got to know, is that really what's going on? Is that what this is really about, or is this about something else? And
No,
I don't know
I'm
what
mad.
It would be.
How come nobody's paying
In love
attention
with
to
the
me?
hologram. He does
How
love
come-
Cortana.
Ari, we're all here for you, bud.
Ruben,
This
I
is
knew
your
you were
show.
gonna ask me. I'm
Everybody's
playing
here for
D&D
you.
with my friends on Wednesday, and I am not free this Wednesday.
It's just like it keeps playing over and over in my head. I can't get away from it.
It's also literally playing over and over on your desktop.
You keep hitting the button that plays the clip.
Just
like maybe don't click that one and pick a different video of like times that we're having fun on Cyberpunk Red.
But I'm
Those
upset.
are the fun times.
But I'm
Well,
upset.
you don't have to. You don't have to be, man. Remember what Sandy was teaching you earlier. You gotta meditate. Get all that shit out in the astral plane, man.
You're very upset. You know, one thing that's good for when you're very upset is to go towards that. You know, like where your pain is, just fall into it. Just slide right down into that abyss,
Greg,
and go deeper and explore and find its bottom.
No, I advise the opposite. For the record,
just keep going all the way down, and see where it takes you.
Don't do that, man. That sounds like a bummer. But you do seem like you are.
Maybe your mic's muted, but
he's having some sort of existential crisis. Clearly,
maybe it's pantomime. I'm not sure. That's good.
Really,
that's good. I think
mean,
you're
let it
working
out,
through it
buddy.
now, though.
Just let it out.
Yeah.
Man, I'm really feeling that. Yeah.
Tell us how you really feel. His mic is on. Yeah, because I heard him gasp just there. Yeah. Jesus. You're very invested in this, I can see. Do you think you found your rock bottom yet there? All right.
Me? Yeah, this feels like a rock bottom.
Ruben.
Oh, shit.
Moment, you know.
Yeah. No, I'm good.
No? You got a little bit more in the tank? Why don't you just spin on down the spiral a little bit and remember about all the times you were abandoned when you were a kid, you know? Just see if you can find something in that.
And then
Bring
maybe,
that up.
yeah, project that onto me some more, I guess.
Yep. Hey, who was the girl you were supposed to kiss when you were 12? That was your first kiss. That didn't work out so good, right? You remember that? Yeah.
Yeah, that bat mitzvah in Long Island.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I got it out of me.
Feeling better? Yeah.
Well, personally, thanks, Greg, for stopping by.
Hey, no problem.
Settling
I mean,
that.
anytime.
Ari,
Are you sure
I
there's
guess
not a
you were
little bit
right.
more in there?
I guess you were right. It really wasn't that big of a deal.
I'm just glad we can put this behind us, bud.
And
I really look forward to it.
Yeah, I think we can move forward. But just in case we can't, I want you to just watch this one last time.
Okay. Yeah. No. Sure.
He's in love with the hologram. He does love Cortana.
Just ducking
Unfortunately, Ruben, I knew you were gonna ask me. I'm playing D&D with my friends on Wednesday, and I am not free this Wednesday.
Oh, wait a second, though.
All right, well.
Wait a minute, though. You know what, though? I think I am with you now, Ari.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah. No, that definitely felt like a little betrayal, actually.
Come on, dude.
I didn't hear it before. But now...
Thanks, dude. Thanks. Appreciate that.
What? I'm on your side.
But honestly, I think Ari might have been... He was right. I take it too seriously.
Yeah.
Look, when...
He's in love with the hologram. He does love Cortana.
Right?
Unfortunately, Ruben, I knew you were gonna ask me. I'm playing D&D with my friends on Wednesday, and I am not free this Wednesday.
He just wasn't free, and I'm okay with that. And honestly,
Okay.
Wait, where's Ari? And honestly, Ari,
Oh,
I
cool.
wanted to tell.
I thought you had asked
Let me speak. I wanted to tell you something. I'm sorry. It was my bad. I waited too long, and I'm sorry.
Water under the bridge. Apology accepted.
I know you're a busy guy, and you had a lot going on, and you've got a lot of friends. But me, I don't have a lot of friends, and it really just... Greg, stop playing with your new toy. It hurts my feelings. I get jealous, and I'm sorry, and I've got some anger issues and also some betrayal issues, and I'm sorry.
Well, apology accepted, man. I'm sorry. I hope this is helping you work on your...
Gotcha, sucko. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you win an argument. Ari David just said that he was sorry, making me the victor. I take back everything that I ever said, and Ari David officially apologized. That's it. Hey, guys, let's head over to our sponsors. Our sponsors are... Sorry, I've got people in my ear. Our sponsor is Aunt Ida's Pharmaceutical Company. This has been a rough 2020. And, when I got dropped by my sponsors, I realized that it's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's not about the big bucks that I was getting that they asked me to return. No. It's about mom and pop shops. And that's why I signed an exclusive deal with Aunt Ida's Pharmaceutical Company. They've got the best vaccines, and I will always stand up for the little guy. Speaking of the little guy, Aunt Ida's has some exciting news. Aunt Ida's has been purchased by the Russian government. The country of Russia would like you to know that Aunt Ida's continues to have their same vaccines. In addition, they've put in microchips into every single dose